Greetings. We're going to start something in this short video that is a way bigger topic than 2.5 or 3 minutes or whatever. We're going to talk about probate. Probate, I heard somebody call probate a way for the government to get your money after you die because you haven't done the right thing beforehand. That wasn't exactly the way she said it, but it was similar to that. So probate is the process that happens when a person dies and their estate, whatever it is, whether it's the $500 bank account or the $500,000 life insurance policy or their home, have not been properly handled so that probate is not necessary. And it's not always avoidable because people change residences or buy new things and forget to get them into the estate or something like that. So it's not a terrible thing, and it's something to be aware of. Easiest way, which we talked about a few weeks ago, is being sure that everything you have is beneficiary designated, because then death certificates go to financial institutions and financial institutions pay out. But the process can be complex. In Florida, which is not known as a probate-friendly state, it is not only complex, it takes a lot of time, or can, and is expensive. And there's no reason for emotional energy to be spent settling an estate if it's not necessary. So one of the first things you need to do is find the attorney who handles probate. I do not recommend working with somebody who does not have experience in it, or if they're new, isn't working with somebody who has experience in it. Because we probably all wanted jobs where somebody comes back and says, well, come back when you have experience, and how are you going to get experience unless somebody gives you an opportunity? So the first thing you want to do is you want to find the attorney who's experienced, and you do that by asking your community. Who do you know that you've used? Who do you know you've heard good things about? You can call your local bar association. They will give you some names. And you probably want to interview more than one, especially if you don't really click with the first one. I'm not a comparison shopper. So if I was looking for an attorney or somebody to do my social media or whatever, if I met somebody and I really clicked, I'd hire them. Because why go through the grief of shopping? But you want to find the person who fits your personality and you're comfortable with, the one who actually makes you laugh in the face of the tragedy. So just this last story, because this is getting longer than my usual video. I have a client right now. Her mom died. She had a will. She left her home to the woman who called me and her brother, and she has 2 pieces of property in another county, which she left to 11 of her grandchildren. 11 of her grandchildren, okay. Which means every one of those grandchildren have to know about this probate and have to get documents and all that other kind of thing. Well, in this case, it wasn't an indigent status, but it was close. So I gave the woman a substantial discount, and I asked her if she would do all the addressing of all the return receipts and all of the certified receipts and all of the envelopes. And she said yes, and I wasn't clear. So 2 days ago, I got this big bulky envelope that included 30 return receipts, 30 certified pieces of paper, and 30 envelopes. And I laughed out loud. Well, fortunately, she and I have got to laugh about this. So whenever you find an attorney to do anything for you, you need to find somebody you like. That's my first bit of do your estate planning to avoid everything you can. And if probate becomes necessary for somebody in your family, or you leave something undone and your family needs it, be sure they hire an attorney that can make them smile, laugh, and get the job done. That's enough of that heavy conversation. So I appreciate your listening, and I'll see you again. Have a great day. It would be great if you liked, shared, and subscribed. Thank you much. Oh, and the cat thanks you too.